Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert, February 18th, 2020. And here we are at all my little plants, my sprouts, my seedlings. And I've given everything a little bit of my go juice. And look at these things. They've doubled in size. They were an inch tall already. They were just barely sprouting the other day, 2 days ago. So now they love that go juice. They really kicked them up. The corn is really getting up there now, and I don't have enough ears or enough stalks of corn for what I want to do inside of there. I need 40 of them, so I'm going to have to get some others started in the plastic bag type setting. That I did that last year, where I put them in the little Ziploc bag and they sprout in a few days. Well, I did that because I was late starting last year. This year I've got more time, so I got everything started in here in January, but some of the corn seeds didn't take. So I'm going to have to get some more of them sprouted to make sure that I have enough corn in there. And I'll start with the biggest ones at one end, and I'll work down with the smaller ones going down the other way. And then they'll all grow up and meet each other, and I'll have plenty of corn. All right. My early girl tomatoes, they're at the third leaves already, so they're ready to start hardening. I'll take those outside each day and give them a little time outside and then bring them back in. Same thing with my cucumbers. These are the salad slicer cucumbers. They got their second set of leaves on them. I usually wait for the third set to show, but it's pretty much time. Watermelon. It's only one of the watermelons sprouted, but that's all I need because those things really take over a large area. My cantaloupe, I've got 3 cantaloupes here. That's more than I need, so they're on the second leaf set now. I'll wait for the third leaf before I start hardening those. And my jalapeno peppers, doing just great. Now check this out. Remember, my raspberry wasn't doing anything, and I thought I was going to have to return it. I gave it some go juice, and look at this. There's a sprout right there. Isn't that something? I'm telling you, that go juice, the jump start stuff, that stuff is amazing. You use it for all phases of planting and growing, even seed starting. Mix a quarter teaspoon of that jump start with a gallon of water, soak your seeds in it for a little while, and then take them out, put them in the soil, and water them with the same water, and watch them take off. It's really, really a great product. My grapevine got some go juice too, and it's grown an extra 3.5 inches taller than it was before. And yeah, a lot of this stuff is going to be moving outside pretty soon because spring is definitely in the air now. And why do I say that? Well, number one, for the past 2 days, I've had hummingbirds visiting my feeder out here. And yesterday I snapped a shot of one on the still camera and sent it up to my neighbor Letty, and she thought it was cool, so she's going to get her feeder out now because, yep, the hummingbirds are coming back north. That means that spring is definitely in the air. Another thing, I saw more butterflies. Yesterday I saw probably 6 or 8 of them. Today I saw another 6 or 8 of them, and I just saw one just fly by a little while ago right there. Yeah, they're definitely in the area. Now, the winds are calm today, just a little breeze, just barely moving the flag. But look at the voltage up here. Yeah, 13.4. Plenty of voltage. No wind power doing that. That's just sun power. So with the add-on of the extra Harbor Freight solar panels, the amorphous panels, I'm getting power earlier in the morning and later in the day using those amorphous panels. So those things really work. I can't complain about them. Maybe I can get Harbor Freight to start sponsoring me so that I can get products from them and do reviews, and everybody know what they're looking at when they want to go buy something. So that's about that. Okay, another sign of spring in the air. Lizards. I've seen lizards all over the place today. Yesterday was a 70-degree day. I didn't see any that day, but today I've seen probably, at least a dozen lizards running around. So they're out. The chickens have been in the coop again today. They came out earlier, ate some scratch and pecked around a little bit, and then went back in again. But here's another sign of spring, and let me see if I can get down close to that. Yep, ants. And those are carpenter ants. So I'm going to have to do something about that, because they'll eat up all my wood here and destroy my chicken coop. Now I'm thinking for protection, I'm going to be getting the barbed wire on here. I might do that within the next day or two, but I've got to take off all of the electric fence wiring. That's not doing me any good, and I've tangled up in it a few times already. So I'm going to get that off of there, get this unit off, and I think for the new one, I'm going to do a secondary fence around here, maybe a chain link around it, and I'll electrify the chain link fence so that if anything tries to get in, they're going to get jolted before they even get to the chicken coop. There's just a thought in my head. All right, so like I said, spring is in the air, definitely in the air. I think I've covered everything I want to cover. The different signs of spring, the plants that I've got going, the garden house, the electricity, plenty of electricity. Remember those old days, hey, shut off the light when you leave a room. Not here. When I go out to work out here in the yard during the day, it's turn some lights on, because even with my power tools running, I've got 14 volts, 14.2, 14.3, and I'm doing dump loads. I get a lot of extra electricity. And I've had a couple of people back in the past tell me that my system doesn't work. I did my system wrong. Oh yeah, well, it's definitely wrong, because I've got excess electricity, and now I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to use that up. So I guess it is wrong, right? And I'm still 6 batteries short. So once I get my other 6 batteries in there, heck, I can go 2 weeks without, well, I went just under 2 weeks last winter with no sun and no wind, and I still had power. But once I get those other 6 batteries in there, I'll be just fine. 2 or 3 weeks without sun or wind, which is unlikely. But if it did happen, I'd be fine. All right, a little at a time, a little every day, a little more is a little more. This is G Bear reminding you, give me a thumbs up down there. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, I'm going to be getting sponsors along the line here, and as products come in and I test them, I'll be giving those away and after they're tested. So it might be slightly used, but it's still a new product, and it's going to be free. And if I can get some of the sponsors to supply me with 2 of the item, I'll keep one, and I'll send the brand new one out to a lucky winner on my channel. But you will have to be a subscriber to be in the contest. Non-subscribers will not be eligible. And you have to subscribe, and you'll have to watch my videos to get a code number. The code number will come out in one of the videos, and then you just put the code number with your reply or your comment down at the bottom comment section that says count me in, and you are automatically entered. That's how it's going to work, everybody. This is G Bear signing off.